Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the recently and now hotly discussed, the recently promulgated and now hotly discussed sort of memorandum, if you will, policy memorandum, if you will, that's been promulgated with regard to tax policy here in Thailand. What am I talking about here? Well, this came to my attention through our various channels, and I do appreciate the folks that shoot through emails and say, hey, heads up on this. This might pertain to foreigners. You might want to talk about it. Thanks to those folks. I got 2 emails already. This is, at the time of this video, I think it came out today. In fact, yeah, it came out September 18th. So I had 2 people already this afternoon on September 18th let me know that this had come out. And I went ahead and made these. I'm pretty much making 3 videos all at once here to provide further insight to folks based on what we know now. Now, in the first video I've already made, I explained, look, let's not freak out. This is one of those things, policy changes occur. Oftentimes they're far more incremental than they seem at first glance. So obviously when you're in the press, you know, clicks are important, eyeballs are important. So you're gonna, I hesitate to say engage in hyperbole, but you're gonna sensationalize a little bit because that's what you do. So I get that, but look, how this plays out in practice versus, you know, what we're talking about at this particular moment where the hype's all up are probably 2 very different things. So let's just start there. That said, a recent article from Thai Inquirer, that's thaiinquirer.com, and as usual, urge folks who are watching this video, go check out that article in detail. A lot of great insight there. They did break this as far as I know, so good to go over and look at that on those folks' website. Quoting article titled, Thai government to tax all income from abroad for tax residents starting 2024. Quoting directly, Thailand's revenue departments has released new guidelines which will see all income from abroad taxed as personal income tax, regardless of whether it was earned income or savings. A senior official at the Ministry of Finance confirmed a document released by the Revenue Department over the weekend was accurate. Quoting further, according to the document, quote, those that have earnings from occupation or business abroad or wealth that is located abroad and has brought these assets into Thailand must factor this into their personal income tax for the year. First off, let's start. Must factor this into their personal income tax. That has a lot of meanings. Double tax treaties may apply, as noted in this article. Foreign tax credits, depending on the jurisdictions you're talking about, may apply. So factoring in does not necessarily mean larger actual tax payout. So view that for what it is there. Next, quoting further, and I think this is more relevant to this video, quote, the program will begin January 1, 2024. So that's noteworthy. It's not immediate. You have time to make plans on this thing. Quoting further, and apply only to tax residents in Thailand, meaning tourists and short-term workers will be exempt. Also exempt will be those who have been taxed in a foreign country that has a standing double tax agreement with Thailand. So, wow, a lot to factor in there, folks. Just a whole bunch to factor in there. Again, tax resident has a lot of different meanings, depending on jurisdiction. Here in Thailand, it specifically means a certain amount of time spent in the territory of Thailand. Now, I'm not going to go into past analysis on that because if this is indeed changing, I'm not sure that the definition of tax resident might not change as well. So we might end up with a different differentiation in terms of the tax resident scheme. It may require more time in Thailand because the possibility of tax liability goes up for those who spend a predominant amount of their time here. I don't know exactly how this is going to look, how this is going to play out. So for now, understand that yes, it appears the policy on foreigners in Thailand with regard to their worldwide income and with regard to their worldwide assets may be in a different posture with respect to tax liability in Thailand. Today, as of, well, let's say January 1 of 2024, they may be in a different posture than they currently are today. That is what we know, is that may be a possibility. That's what we know as of the time of this video. That said, further analysis is necessary, which we will get into. And again, further clarification regarding the factoring into one's taxes here in Thailand, further clarification regarding tax residents and exactly what that means, and then further clarification regarding how these things are going to impact people based on their differing nationalities and the underlying double tax treaties associated with those nationalities remains to be seen. We will certainly keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.